Obesity affects more than 40% of American adults, yet too often people are left without access to the care and support they need, whether because of high cost, limited insurance coverage, or long waits to see a specialist. At the same time, the demand for weight loss treatments like GLP-1s has skyrocketed, sparking important dialogue across the country around obesity care access, affordability, and safety. Joining us this morning is Dr. Craig Primack, a nationally recognized obesity medicine specialist and the head of weight loss at HIMSS and HERS, to talk about a recent released study and what it could mean for millions of Americans looking to have control of their health. Doctor, you and I need to talk, including Sherry, who is here alongside Dr. Primack to share more about her own personal journey. Good morning to both of you.
Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Doctor, can you tell us about the study and its key findings?
Absolutely. I'm excited to share really HIMSS and HERS, first of its kind study on weight loss and a personalized approach. And so at 6 months, we surveyed our patients and we saw that on average, they're losing 20.9 pounds, which ended up being 10.3% of their initial weight. When we think about the GLP-1 drugs, we know there's a lot of side effects. So we asked about side effects, and overall on this personalized strategy, we saw only a little under 11% overall side effects. And we ask an interesting question: do you have intolerable side effects? We saw only 4.5% of people have intolerable side effects. What that really then looks at is in the branded drugs throughout the world, I should say, is they saw at 6 months, about 80% of people actually stopped their program for whatever reason. When we look at our patients, it's 25% of people stop their program at 6 months. So really exciting results.
Sherry, tell us about your weight loss journey. What led you to seek treatment, and how have you found success in ways that go beyond the number on the scale?
Well, what really made me start the journey to begin with was my sisters and I took an incredible trip that I couldn't enjoy because I couldn't walk on the tours. I was winded all the time. I was looking for a place to sit down and thought I just didn't want to live like that anymore. So I came home and did a lot of research and found that it is cost prohibitive because it's not, the medication is not covered by insurance. So I did a lot of research, and that's what led me to hers. And I've never looked back. The service that is provided on the platform is the best I've ever seen anywhere. I had some nausea at the beginning, and that was addressed with my care team, and my dosage was changed. It was lowered a little to make me successful. And like you said, there are other things that are affected that aren't just the number on the scale. Some of them is my self-confidence has come back. A little bit of my vanity has come back. I enjoy buying clothes. I enjoy looking for things that I like, not just things that fit. And when I fly, I don't need to use a seatbelt extender, and that's huge for me. So this is a lifestyle and a lifelong journey, and the little wins along the way aren't just the numbers.
I like hearing that. I really like hearing that, Sherry. Doctor, many Americans are looking for safe and effective obesity care. For those considering GLP-1s, what should they keep in mind? Is medication alone enough?
It's a great question. Medicine by itself is not enough. Of course, we look at a comprehensive approach. So medication is the first part of that approach, but you need a few other things, three of them really. One is nutrition. We have a lot of recommendations, but emphasizing protein is a simple one. Number two, finding movement that works for you. And number three is all this content we have on our platform, on our app, that has to do with reading a food label, maybe ordering in a restaurant, being in a social food situation, along with trackers like how much protein am I taking in the day, how much sleep am I getting, how many steps, and all kinds of things, making it a complete program for you.
Doctor, when it comes to weight loss care, what's the real difference in utilizing a digital platform versus an in-person healthcare provider?
If you were today, on average, somewhere in the US, trying to find a weight loss specialist, the average wait for your first appointment is 5 months. On our platform, once you submit your forms to connect with your provider, actually takes only about 3 hours. We're a digital first platform. So the first part of that is you connect with your community, your clinicians, really anytime, any place from the comfort of your own home. And you can message in with questions, problems, and such 24/7, really 365 days of the year.
That sounds so cool. Now, Sherry, based on what you've experienced, everything you experienced, what advice would you give to others who are considering getting treatment and starting their own health journey?
I would tell someone to just get started and take a leap of faith. It is going to be so beneficial, and you're going to see the effects very shortly. It's worth it to do for yourself. So just get started.
Sherry, that sounds like the Philadelphia Eagles 2 years ago. They lost and they came back and won the Super Bowl. You got the same attitude. I like that. I like that a lot.
See, I'm a Vikings fan, and the Vikings never come back and win a Super Bowl. So
they might. You never know. Doctor, finally, yeah. Have faith. Have faith. Doctor, where can we go for more information?
For more information, visit forhers.com, forhers.com, or hims.com, hims.com.
I want to thank both of you for joining us on Morning Blend. Sherry, you know, you and I mentioned our teams, but the doctor hasn't said a word, has he?
Arizona Cardinals.
There we go. Guys, thank you again for joining us on Morning Blend.
thank you.